If you've been living under a rock, terms like blockchain, cryptocurrency, smart contracts, and Ethereum probably sound like a mixture of witch's brew ingredients and stuff that Hackerman would need to take down an evil corporation. But if you're one of the millions and millions of people who don't live under rocks, you might still have no idea what these terms mean. So prepare yourself because you're about to get schooled. Let's begin with blockchain. Blockchain was introduced in 2008 with the conception of Bitcoin, a form of digital currency that we'll talk about in a moment. It was introduced by someone or a group of someones named Satoshi Nakamoto. Blockchain sought to solve a problem, the middleman. How can we eliminate the need for a trusted third party in transactions of all kinds, not just financial? Well, by entrusting the verification of transactions to multiple, random, and anonymous connected nodes, all secured by complex cryptography. Proponents of the blockchain call it a trustworthy system in a trustless world, because by removing the third-party middleman, safer, faster, and cheaper transactions can occur. But how? Blockchain is basically an immutable database, some people call it a ledger, that is secured with fancy-pants cryptography. It's basically a fancy list, but some things to note are that it is appendable only, what's been added can't be changed, it's crazy secure, and it can only be added to via the consensus of peers. Imagine that this list or ledger exists inside of a journal, and each page is referred to as a block. If you were to take out all those pages and tape them together, end to end, you would have a chain of blocks. Get it? Blockchain? Yeah? Every time a transaction occurs, a public record is made on the blockchain, and it's verified by multiple nodes all around the world. Once verified, the transaction is considered legit and it's permanently added to the public record. Now, of course, we should talk about cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, for instance, is one application of blockchain technology, where a digital currency was minted and granted to people based on the work put in by their computers running what's called a mining application. Mining programs, when running, basically perform complex calculations to verify the other transactions taking place around the globe using cryptographic algorithms. In exchange for their processing power, they are granted tiny fractions of bitcoins. This same process applies to many other cryptocurrencies you may have heard of. Now, if you think of it from a business perspective, blockchain is a platform where peers can exchange values using transactions without the need for a central third party or middleman, removing the need to worry about the validity or the security of the transfer. Okay, the implications of this could be of internet-level disruption, but let's talk about the middleman. Why is that such a bad thing? Well, any app that you use is relying on a third-party backend, right? If you use an app from Google, or an app that uses a Firebase backend, you are trusting your data, your security, your information to them. You send it to them, they send it to whoever you're trying to reach. They have a lot of control over what they know about you, what they can access, and what they basically can secure for you. If their security is breached, your security is breached. Now, like I said, the implications of this could be world-altering, and some powerful examples are cheap, instant, and secure peer-to-peer money transfer. That's decentralized, not through PayPal, not through Venmo, just peer-to-peer. Micropayments. So instead of subscriptions, you could pay for only what you use, or even you could get paid little teeny fractions of cryptocurrency for tasks you do online, like completing surveys, proofreading emails, etc., etc. Identity and privacy is another one. While your identity is never fully anonymous when making a blockchain transaction, it's essentially masked by cryptography, so things like healthcare-related documents, financial documents, contracts, etc. would be well secured without needing to worry about the middleman's security or exchanging information with someone you don't want to. Smart contracts. Okay, these are public contracts that self-execute when both ends of the deal are upheld. Very, very cool push in the business world right now. And of course, the Internet of Things. What if your connected thermostat, like maybe an Ecobee or a Nest thermostat, what if it could bid on cheaper energy prices for you? What if a freeway could identify you and accept payment from a self-driving car to move you over to a pay-per-use fast lane? This is all possible with blockchain technologies. We're in the building phase right now. Think of the internet before it was mainstream. Are you going to be a part of this, or are you just going to wait it out?